It's all Greek to me. We've all heard this saying. It's actually a line from Shakespeare's play, Julius Caesar. Greek letters can look obscure and complex. So let's get to know these letters. Learning the alphabet is the first step to pronouncing a Greek word, and knowing how each word sounds is how you'll remember them when you study. Let's get right into it. We're going to move quickly through the alphabet. We'll go into more detail later, but let's get started by looking at each letter. Alpha. It's pronounced ah, as in father. English has 3 sounds for A, but Greek only has 1. This is a helpful pattern to notice. Each English letter often has multiple ways to pronounce it, but in Greek, each letter has only 1 sound. So say alpha with me. Alpha, ah, alpha, ah. Veta. It's pronounced like our V instead of B. Say it with me. Veta, v, veta, v. Rama. Rama is similar to our English G, but with a softer sound. Make the English G sound with me. G. Can you feel how your tongue seals off your throat before releasing? G. In Greek, we leave a little space there, like a gentle gargle. R. So say Rama with me. Rama, Ra, Rama, Ra. Delta. Just like the Greek version of B and G are softer than English, so is the Greek version of D. A soft D will sound like TH, th, like we hear in the words therefore, this, or brother. Now say delta with me. Delta, th, delta, th. Epsilon. It's pronounced like a short E, as in get, eh. English has many sounds for the letter E, but remember that Greek letters only have 1 sound. It will always be this eh sound. So say this with me. Epsilon, eh. Epsilon, eh. Zeta. It's just like our English Z. Say it with me. Zeta, z, zeta, z. Eta. This letter actually is a vowel. It looks like an English N or maybe even an H, but it's a vowel, eta. Say it with me. Eta, A. Eta, A. Theta. We have the same sound in English in words like theater, thistle, and thirst. Try saying it with me. Theta. Theta. Iota. This is a vowel. It has the simple E sound. Iota. Say it with me. Iota. E. Iota. E. Kappa. It's pronounced just like our K. This should be easy. Say it with me. Kappa. K. Kappa. K. Lambda. It's just like our L. Lambda. Say it with me. Lambda. L. Lambda. L. Mu. Mu. It looks a little bit like a U in English, so this one can be difficult, but it is their M sound. Mm. Say it with me. Mu. Mm. Mu. Mm. New. New may be surprising. It looks like our V, but sounds like our N. New. N. New. N. Xi. Xi's pronounced like our letter X, always with a KS combination sound. It is never pronounced like Z, as we do in an English word like xylophone. Greek only has 1 way to pronounce Xi. It's always this combination KS, Xi sound. The vowel in its name is an iota, so it's Xi. It's not Xi. Now say it with me. Xi, X, Xi, X. Omicron. Notice when we say O in English, our lips finish in the same shape that we use for W. This is called lip rounding, and we don't use it for the Greek omicron. So pronounce this O as you do for the English word or. O, omicron. Now say it with me. Omicron, O, omicron, O. P. This one's easy to remember because we have a mathematical symbol, pi. But don't pronounce it as pi, it's P. Now say it with me. P, 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 P. Ro. Ro looks like an English P, but is pronounced like an English R, except that you tap the roof of your mouth with your tongue, like we do with the letter D in English, to make this sound. You don't have to roll it, but you do at least have to tap the top of your mouth. Ro, ro. Now say it with me. Ro, r, ro, r. Sigma. It's pronounced just like our S. The lowercase has two forms, though. The second one looks similar to our S, or even you could think of it as a C with a tail off the end. And it's used only when the letter is the last letter in a word. The other form looks like an O with a tail off the top. Say it with me. Sigma. S. Sigma. S. Toff. It sounds just like our T. T, t. Toff. Notice how I'm pronouncing the name of the letter. Its name involves a sound produced by combining two vowels, alpha and upsilon. I'll explain how these letters combine in another lesson. For now, let's focus on learning the alphabet. Say it with me. Toff. T. Toff. T. Upsilon. It's pronounced like the French U. Keep the mouth shaped as you would to pronounce E, but then vocalize or pronounce the oo sound. E, E. You might think of this sound as the sound we make when you step on something terrible. You might say, ew. Just take the lip rounding off of that sound and you have it. E, E. Now say it with me. Ypsilon, E, Ypsilon, E. Phi. It's pronounced like our PH or F. Now say it with me. Phi, F, Phi. He. Be careful with this letter. It looks like our letter X, but is more of an H-type letter or sound. Rather than having a CH or K sound, he sounds more like an H with plenty of friction. Place the tongue near the top of your mouth and pronounce H like a cat hissing for this letter. So say it with me. He, he. Psi. Psi has a compound sound using both P and S. It might help to think of this as a trident. It looks like something that Poseidon would hold. And that's your cue. Ps. Psi. Say it with me. Psi. Ps. Psi. Ps. Omega. This may look similar to our W, but it's a vowel. It's the large version, the mega version of Omicron. It always has had the same sound as Omicron, but originally it was pronounced for a longer duration. Say it with me. Omega. O. Omega. O. That's it. Let's review the whole alphabet now. We have alpha, beta, gamma, delta, epsilon, zeta, eta, theta, iota, kappa, lambda, mu, nu, xi, omicron, pi, rho, sigma, tau, upsilon, phi, chi, psi, omega.